Saw your face, and I can see your face. Yo, fraud, so far.
Yo, what's good, chat? It's your boy Tay. See my little dinner, chicken and rice. Got a little watermelon on the side. But yeah, though, chat, I think it might be time for some change. Like I've really been grinding, putting in that work in the gym and shit. You feel me? Just really taking some time to myself. Like the gym kind of helps me self-reflect, and it just gets me out of my comfort zone and really makes me think. And I feel like that's kind of good for me. And I'm not even gonna lie. Since everything happened, I'm not gonna lie. It really made me do like a lot of self-reflection and shit like that. Just really thinking about myself and why I am the way I am, or why I was the way I was. You feel me? I recently went on break. I took a vacation, and I think I'm just gonna keep it rolling because I tried to come back and I started streaming, and the hate is still there. So like, I feel like I gotta just separate myself mentally. Why am I taking a break from streaming? It's mainly because I want to focus on changing myself. You feel me? Like, I've really done like a lot of self-reflection and just deep diving into who I am as a person and how I ended up where I ended up. You feel me? Because truth be told, nigga, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. It does suck to go from making thousands of dollars on Twitch and shit, nigga, to basically being, you know, blackballed and shit like that. I don't really like that term, but it is what it is. You feel me? As of lately, though, you know, I've been posting on my Twitter and shit. I've been going to the gym. I've been working out. I've been eating healthy, shit like that. So I'm kind of glad and I'm kind of proud of myself, you feel me? Because I've tried multiple times, and this is like the only time where I feel like I'm actually going to go through with that shit, and I'm actually getting out of my comfort zone. Because like whenever I used to go to the gym, like in like sprints and like, you feel me, like any like time, like I just spent like a certain amount of time going to the gym, like I was uncomfortable in that bitch. I was caring if people were looking at me. I was giving a fuck about what people would say. I didn't feel comfortable recording myself in the gym. But now I just accepted the fact that if they judge me, they judge me. I don't know these people, and they probably honestly don't care. So I really just been going in there, getting out of my comfort zone, just doing this shit. And honestly, it made me realize niggas really don't be caring, bro. And that brings me to my next point, is like I was really like self-conscious about a lot of shit, and it's kind of crazy to open up about this shit. Like looking back at it though, it's like you gotta just stop caring, honestly. Like I'm just speaking now. Like it might sound like I'm yapping, but I'm just speaking. Like you really have to stop caring about what people think as like another human being in this world, bro. People don't care about you unless they know you. These people don't know you, so they don't give a fuck to know about you. And I feel like that's where like a lot of people get caught up, myself included, because like I gave a fuck about what people thought about me, and it caused me not to be myself. And that doesn't even go for as like in public, but like on the internet I was being someone I'm not, and it kind of caused me to like tap out of reality and lose track of who I really am, if that makes sense. But now I'm very much grounded, and like I'm understanding who I am and like how to act. I don't know if this makes sense to y'all, but recently after going on vacation, one thing I realized is my social skills are horrible. Like especially with people I don't know. I don't know if there's like a different term for that, for like people that you don't know, but my social skills when it comes to people I don't know, or first impressions, are horrible. And that's something I gotta work on. Like it's one thing like talking to people you know, but I don't know, I just have bad social skills. That's one thing I realized that I gotta work on, and going to the gym kind of helps me with that too. So I'm guessing the gym is really the answer to everything. Before, I know for a fact, one thing I used to always do is I would compare myself to others. I would compare myself to streamers that I felt like I had the potential to be, and I would compare myself and say I should be in their shoes. But then one thing I realized is like everybody legit has their own journey. Everybody gets somewhere regardless. It's like how fast you get there doesn't matter as long as you get there. And you know what they say, envy is the thief of joy, and man is the thief of joy. I'm not gonna lie, because just speaking from personal experience, comparing yourself will have you going crazy. Like, why am I not like this person? Why don't I pull this amount of viewers? How come I don't have this many amount of subs? How come I'm not blowing up? How come I'm not having my moments? How come niggas not fucking with me? And that's just something you shouldn't be worried about. Honestly, you should really just be worried about yourself and how to improve yourself and how to keep going in your life. You feel me? As of lately, as I've like slowly like transferred away from like not streaming as much for this period of time, I've been a lot happier. You feel me? It's nice to wake up and not check your phone, and there's hundreds and hundreds of hate comments talking shit about you, calling you a bad person. It's nice to not go live every day and not have people in your chat trolling you and shit like that. Not that that shit should affect me, but I want to get to a point where that shit doesn't affect me. Cause the state I'm in right now, I'm kind of improving, but I still bite the bait a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I still bite the bait a lot. I'm mainly just working on myself though, if we're being 100. If we being real though, I'm mainly just working on myself, trying to be the best person I know I can. I'm not really focused on anything but money and bettering myself. That's about it. But I promise y'all, I'm not gonna give up because streaming is my passion. I've been doing this shit for too long. However though, there is a silver lining in this shit. I will be not streaming, but I will be posting YouTube videos documenting my weight loss journey and like my body transformation over time. I don't know how often. I would like to do every day, but I don't want to oversaturate it. I do want to like at least post like 3 times a week at least, or just be consistent somewhat, because like what else am I doing? I'm not in college, I don't have a job, so I'm gonna try to be consistent. I am gonna be consistent. That's the thing, bro. I'm going to be consistent. But yeah, man, before I get out of here, I just want to say, make sure y'all better yourselves and focus on yourself. Put yourself first always, and just focus on improving yourself and being the best person you can be. Don't live your life to please others. Don't be a people pleaser. Just do what you can to please yourself, because at the end of the day, if you're not happy being who you are, then you will never be happy at all. There's nothing else that can fill that void. No amount of envy, no amount of success. If you're not happy with yourself, then you'll never be happy. That's just the truth of the matter. And I learned that the hard way, I'm not gonna lie. You feel me? You can lie to yourself and be delusional, but at the end of the day, I am just a fat nigga that needs to lose weight, and I'm not happy with myself. I'm insecure. I compare myself to others a lot, and that's just something I need to change over time. So that's what I'm finna work towards doing. So you might not see too much of me like streaming wise, but I will be here on YouTube posting my weightlifting journey and shit like that. I will give y'all like talks and shit, but as far as that goes, you feel me? Peace out, bro. I love y'all niggas, bro. Stay tuned.